Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. You are entering my nightmare. Today we're taking a look at videos so unexplainable and strange, you will not be able to sleep tonight. Are you brave? Let's find out.
Ghosts are believed to haunt many different kinds of places, and while graveyards and old dilapidated houses are considered prime paranormal real estate,
Look at that old
this
barn
video
though.
may prove that hauntings can happen just
This
about
looks familiar.
anywhere.
Oh, Twin
When
Paranormal, that's why.
YouTubers Twin Paranormal are given the chance to explore
Fantastic
a
group of
notoriously
guys.
haunted brewery in Silver
There's
Mountain
Ryan.
City, California, their cameras managed to capture some very creepy events. The Cutthroat Brewing Company is housed at an old hotel that was converted into a makeshift hospital back in the 1800s. As the town only had a few hundred residents at the time, it had no local hospital, so they used the building to house the sick during the winter.
Ooh.
Even creepier, the basement began to be used as a morgue for
I was gonna
those
say,
who
how many
passed
people
away.
passed away from that?
Nowadays, the premises is supposedly rife with paranormal activity. Employees often claim to see apparitions, hear strange sounds, and witness objects being moved around with no apparent explanation.
Oh, okay.
As the
then.
team concentrate their investigation within a particular part of the brewery, a camera in a different area
Wyatt.
picks up something exceptionally eerie.
River, Ryan.
Take a look.
Why can't I think his name? Nick. That dude is, I think he's like,
What are we doing here?
what was that?
We can see
Yeah, what the hell
looks
was
to be
that?
a translucent figure appear
Right here.
at the door.
One
I
of
saw
the
that.
night vision cameras pointing towards the back door had picked up what
Bro, what
looks
is
like
that?
a man coming in through the back gate into the building.
Yeah, you can see like the
As
shoulder
entity
curve
moves
down
around, it seems to become more formed.
Look
with some
at it.
suggesting that it resembles a man with black hair and a dark beard.
This
peeking around.
man-like figure starts to form
The
his
figure then moves about for several seconds before disappearing from view.
head right after. Then
partially
he turns his
translucent.
head facing our direction before exiting out the back door.
Unaware of what their camera has captured, the investigators continue to record
Ooh.
strange noises on tape, potentially proving that the brewery is haunted by more than one spirit.
If you're here, make a noise. Whoa! Did you guys hear the
What the
footsteps
heck was
right
that?
behind River? Did you hear those?
Several viewers of the footage were understandably shocked by what they saw, and on face value alone, it certainly appears as though these investigators may have actually caught a ghost on camera.
Hang on,
If it
hang on.
does,
Did that look
though,
like it had a
these
mask?
invest- They saw, and on face
Watch.
value alone, it certainly appears as though these investigators
that? It
may
looked
have
like it almost
actually
had like a
caught
black
ghost
mask on it.
camera. If it does turn out to be true, one can't help but wonder who the spirit is. Could he have been a patient that died inside the makeshift hospital all those years ago? While this particular entity is believed to be the main paranormal presence occupying the brewery, it's still up for debate whether or not his intentions are friendly or something a little
Did you
more
see that? Almost
sinister.
like a
Did we
dust
just
mask.
catch the male spirit that's been
N95s.
seen lurking around in this building by some of the workers?
Yo, that's creepy though.
When paranormal investigators seize Crazy Crossroads, Urban Ghosts Urban Exploration, Holy Walkers, and Franco TV team up
Franco.
to investigate the notorious Medina Mansion in Florida, you just know they're going to capture something strange on camera. In this video uploaded to Seize Crazy Crossroads YouTube channel, it isn't long before something potentially paranormal rears its head, literally. As the investigators approach the house, one of them notices that there's a creepy face peering down at them from the upstairs window.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Look in the window. Look in the window. There's a head. There's somebody looking at us. Look in that window. Look in that window.
It isn't long until the figure seems to realize it's been spotted and quickly
Oh my
disappears
God.
back into the
See the
darkness.
size of those big ass eyes? They look like two giant. It's a gray. It's an alien. Calling it
Crew
now.
immediately run upstairs in an effort to confront the mysterious figure, but are unable to locate it anywhere.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. You saw it, right? Joe, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it, bro. What the freak? I love this.
While one's immediate thoughts turn to the paranormal for an explanation, it was
That is
even
weird.
suggested by one viewer that it looks very much like an alien. If you zoom in, you
Told
can
you.
certainly see the resemblance.
Them giant black eyes. Yeah, look at
Are
it.
you kidding me? Somebody's here. What do we do?
Others thought it might have been a squatter. However, if
A
that was
squatter?
the case, why were the investigators
Okay.
unable to find any trace of
Hang on.
anyone?
If that's a squatter, that is super tweaker right there. He's literally he's all pupil. Like, what the hell? Look at those eyes though. It's got this like bulbous type of head, and then creepy.
Upstairs.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Sakes alive.
You saw it, right?
Whatever or whoever the figure was, this is certainly one very scary video and a paranormal investigation that these YouTubers won't likely soon forget.
Hey, look in the window. Look in the window. There's a head. There's somebody looking at us. Look in that window. Look in that window. Dude, are you kidding me? Somebody's here.
Self-driving cars could be the next big thing in transportation technology. Is this car, filmed by the Policía Nacional del Ecuador, ahead of its time? In this video, recorded by a security camera, we see a dark, relatively empty parking garage. The footage is shot using the camera's night vision. We see a man, presumably an officer, approach a car parked a few yards in front of the security camera. He opens the driver's side door and reaches inside, possibly kneeling one knee on the driver's seat. He takes something from the car before closing the door, locking it, and walking away.
I can't take my eyes off that car now.
Watch what happens next.
That sounds like the brakes to...
As you can see, the car begins to slowly move forward completely on its own. It keeps moving until it lightly bumps the wall beneath where the camera is mounted.
Looking for somebody in there.
The man...
Okay, so... First off... Why does he have like this fake gecko, like huge dead center of stuff? But... I can't tell if that's it right here, because here's his seat. Is this the stick shift? Did he actually bump it and put it in neutral? You know what I mean? When he shut the door, a little bit of inertia, because it looks like it's on an incline a little bit. So on its own, but you can also hear is that the car running? You hear that. So there's that, and then also the squeak that actually sounds like the squeaking of like crappy brakes, or like your handbrake's not working, you know what I'm saying? So the rotor's slightly pushing the pads. The caliper's slightly pushing the pads against the rotor. That's what that squeal is, metal to metal.
Returns later when the garage is better lit, clearly confused about how the vehicle moves.
Let's see what he does when he gets in there. What is he driving?
Some skeptics assume that someone
Old
was
Johnny
probably
Fast and
hiding in
Furious
a
here.
car prepared to drive it forward to create a creepy viral video. However, when the man opens the door at the start and the end of the
Let's see if
video,
it starts moving.
the overhead light illuminates the front seat, showing that it's empty. Even if someone had somehow squeezed themselves into the car to lay down on the seat, this would have prevented the officer from reaching so far into the car at the start of the video. Therefore, it seems unlikely that anyone else was in the car. It's also unlikely that the car drifted forward on its own, as the garage floor seems to be level.
Sort of. It kind of seems like an incline a little bit. Look at the angle of this car.
A parking brake failure that somehow allowed the car to drift forward on a completely level surface.
What did I just say? See, that's what that squeal is.
Supernatural piloting the car. It's also interesting to note that this footage was captured by the National Police in Ecuador, so it's highly unlikely the footage has been tampered with, or that it's a prank of some kind. So what do
I don't
you
know why I
think
keep looking
this
down like I'm
security
gonna see something
footage is
different.
Captured? Love to get your theories in the comments section below.
Yeah, let me know your comments on these. I want to hear what you guys think about some of these videos. Like, what's your opinion on them?
While there's very little information available about this clip, it certainly appears to have captured
You can see
something strange.
the trail from a plane. That's a street that literally looked like the sky with the trail from a plane, didn't it?
We see a shadowy, translucent figure making its way through the darkness.
Okay, there's a tree.
With each step, the figure seems to become more and more transparent until it's almost completely faded away just before the clip ends.
Bro, what is he doing? He looks like he's recording on his phone. He's just going.
Sometimes moving objects can appear slightly transparent in videos if there's a glitch in the camera. In this case, this might explain the footage. Still, the ghostly looking figure itself is certainly very creepy.
Yeah.
However, it's what happens at the very beginning of the video that makes
Oh.
it even more alarming. The footage shows a person walking towards the left of
Oh.
screen. If you look
they're
closely, the
normal
person
looking.
on the left is solid and has detail.
But where the video starts is it looks
So
like
if
those
the
two were
camera
having
were
an interaction.
glitching out, why
I
would
think.
one person be solid
Go all the way
and
back,
one
all the way.
person be transparent?
I wanted to go back a couple seconds prior. They stop it right when they're
This
almost back
footage
to back.
certainly raises a lot of questions, unfortunately none of which can be answered at this time. What do you think this clip shows? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.
That the camera operator's smoking a lot of crack because he can't keep still.
In this video, shared to YouTube by Trapidus and El Tiempo, it seems that a dash cam has caught something eerie happening on a quiet country road.
Oh yeah.
Take a look.
What's that? What?
We can see a car driving at night. Apart from a lone light ahead in the distance, the surroundings are dark, illuminated only by the vehicle's headlights. Suddenly, the car seems to veer to the left as a small ghostly figure emerges from the darkness. The figure remains eerily still as the vehicle speeds by.
Hang on. Okay, it did remain eerily still. So two things. One, actually three things. One, this person started swerving prior to seeing this, for it even appearing on camera. I mean, at least that's the context we have. We don't know if the driver saw it, could see it with his own eyes, but the camera didn't pick it up. But it started swerving over before that thing even came, and then right there you saw it. It doesn't remain still. Here, watch. It actually takes a step, like, towards the vehicle. Watch. And it doesn't look like anything translucent. It just looks like a person almost wearing a hoodie, like there's the bottom of the shirt. Yeah. Watch. It's going to take a step.
The figure remains eerily still as the vehicle speeds by.
Yeah. Boom. See how its legs are together? Or we'll do this. We'll slow this down. Sorry if you guys don't want me to ever slow it down again. Let me know. It's going to take a step. Boom. See? It took a step right there. Now its legs are spread. I mean, it doesn't really seem... It's creepy. Why would whatever that is be on a lone, desolate place like that, highway, on these back roads? That's beyond me, but it doesn't look like anything really too crazy.
While the driver was able to react quickly enough to avoid the ghostly figure,
Start swerving.
there's no
Now the
doubting that
figure
they
appears.
must have been scared out of their mind.
So they
Adding
either
to the
saw it prior
creepiness
or
of
they
the
knew
clip
who it
is
was.
the fact that the figure appears to be a child. This, coupled with the way that it stands so eerily still on the road, makes for one spine-chilling video. One viewer suggested that the figure might have been the spirit of a young child who tragically lost their life on this lonely stretch of road. Others suggested the person was drunk or high and was
It's a
simply
crackhead.
wandering around the road. So what do you think's depicted in this strange piece of footage?
A crackhead.
Love to hear your theories.
Why do they
in
keep
the
doing it on
comments
the
down
Samsung?
below.
What's going on there? It's just a promotion, sir. Pay no attention to the F3 McNugget down there. That's the code you can use.
TikToker UFOs OVNI
Go
has
on Reddit,
uploaded
trust
a
me.
small
Stuff
clip
is
of
so
some
freaking
scary
good.
activity that's caused quite a stir among the paranormal community. The clip shows some people visiting a local mausoleum, possibly in an attempt to contact spirits. At the mausoleum, we can see a small shrine behind a pane of glass. The shrine is made up of a few candles, a doll, and other objects placed on a shelf where the deceased has been interred. According to the video's caption, this spot in the mausoleum is the grave of a little girl. The group stands in front of the glass using what appears to be a Tibetan singing bowl or mortar and pestle to perform some kind of ritual. One member of the group moves his hands in a circular motion just above the bowl while the camera records the shrine. It's unclear what the purpose of this ritual is, but it would appear the spirits have certainly taken notice.
Okay, well,
Watch
why?
what happens?
I was gonna say. Get that thing on the center of the screen now. Oh! Bro, it's got a
The group is
storm door on
startled
it.
when the doll resting on the shelf suddenly falls to the ground.
Oh, it does too.
It doesn't merely fall.
It
seems
goes
to launch
sideways or
itself from
sideways,
the shelf
then
and
down.
lands just a few feet away from the wall. The group quickly runs away
I'm
from
trying to
the
look around
tomb
that
and the
corner.
possibly
Here.
possessed doll. Unfortunately, this
So
clip
I
is
pulled
short
on
and we
Mommy
weren't able to find a longer source. The fact that the doll moved inside a sealed mausoleum has left most viewers stunned.
Oh.
Could this bizarre incident have been caused by the ghost of a little girl? If so,
Caused by
what's she
anybody.
trying to communicate by
Are one of those
tossing her
windows
toy
open so somebody
towards
can
the
just pull it with a
unsuspecting
string
viewers?
on that side? Because I don't ever show on
Perhaps
the
she
side
was
of it.
angry at being disturbed or just trying to be playful.
Or maybe it
Without
likes that
further
song.
evidence, these questions remain unanswered.
Akipo.
Not all spirits are innocent and harmless, as we see in this video posted to Instagram by Paranoid Normal. Sometimes mischievous poltergeists can cause much more trouble than you bargained for.
Oh, yeah.
The footage comes from a security camera in an office building. A man approaches a woman's desk and says something to her. She turns away for a moment. As her back is turned, the man decides to take a seat on the metal folding chair in front
Chris
of her
Hansen,
desk.
just take a seat.
Watch what
Have a seat,
happens.
right over here. Oh, you prankster! Haha, you
If
seen
we
it.
watch again, the chair is
I want to see watching the
suddenly
background.
yanked to the side, falling to the ground next to him. The man is already in the process of
I'm
sitting
looking
when
for
the chair
like somebody,
moves,
like the
so
people
he's
up
unable
here
to stop himself
pulling it
from
or something.
falling to the ground. Based on the way that
Actually,
the
it
chair
got-
moves, there's no way that the
it got
man could
spun,
have accidentally
yeah.
kicked the chair out from under himself.
It like spun then
The woman
fell
on
over.
the other side of the desk wasn't close enough to move the chair either, and there's no one else around. So who could be the culprit?
Okay,
Some
hang on.
naysayers suggest there could have been a string or wire attached to the
I was
chair
just
that would
about to
allow
say that because the it looks like somebody could have tied like fishing string or something so you can't see it on the top, like where the back of the chair is. The poles going down. That's the other part of the backrest up on top because it tips over. Sorry, it tips over and then turns sideways like somebody's. You know what I mean? You'll watch here. I'll show you. All right, so what I mean is like right here, like somebody has a string right here, and they're off over here pulling it. See, like what is the shadow right here? They're off pulling it. So when they pull it, it doesn't pull it from the bottom. It actually pulls from here. It falls down flat, but the back spins around. So like when somebody pulls it, it spun around on that one leg and kept going. Watch.
chair either, and there's no
And
one
pull
else
it.
around. So
Fall
who
over,
could be
spin,
the culprit?
And keep
Some
pulling, see?
naysayers suggest there could have been a string or
It
wire attached to the
might
chair
not be.
that would allow
That's just my
someone off
observation.
screen to yank the chair away. However, others state that the man's fall looked too genuine to be staged. Perhaps the fall was genuine and a prankster off camera pulled the chair away just for laughs.
Well, the fall you can't
So
unless
is this video
unless
a
you can
clumsy
fly
hoax or real evidence
or
of a
float,
mischievous
anything
poltergeist
levitate.
looking
Any
to
fall's
cause a
gonna look
little
real because it's a
trouble?
legitimate fall. You
If it
can't
is
do
a
anything to
spirit,
prevent the
hopefully
fall.
its antics don't
You fall, you
escalate
fall.
beyond a slightly bruised bum bum.
It's a bum bum. You know what I mean?
Before we get to
Even
that
if you're
number
fake
one
falling,
spot,
you're
remember
still
to hit
falling.
that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Runs with Scissors is another Redditor who doesn't seem fazed by paranormal
Run with scissors,
activity.
nice.
That's just because it seems to happen in their house all the time.
Uh-huh.
In this particular instance, the Redditor captured something spooky on the backyard security camera. The footage was shot after dark in night vision mode. The backyard is surrounded by a wall and fence, so it would be difficult for anyone or anything to make their way into the space. However, that doesn't seem to be an issue for one
What am I saying
entity,
here?
as it appears to
Oh.
simply walk through the wall and disappear into the darkness in the
What?
back corner of the yard.
Oh yeah. What the?
According to the uploader, the structure in the back of the
Right-
yard
oh,
is
sorry,
an old
right up
well
there.
house. The strange figure looks to almost manifest out of thin air.
Oh, that is a door though. So I mean, is it coming out of there because it's a wall or like a little
Several
playhouse?
viewers
Thingy?
have commented that the figure seems to move in an unnatural way, seeming
Oh,
to
yeah.
glide over the ground.
Actually seems to be facing towards us too, like
The
walking
Redditor
backwards.
who captured this footage claims that numerous strange events have happened around the house. Neighbours have reported feeling uneasy walking past the house at night time. The homeowner believes that the yard might contain some sort of portal. The homeowner said that while digging in their yard one day, they
Dude.
came across a burnt-out motorhome that had been buried in the backyard.
What?
So could
Oh
these
my
strange
God,
occurrences
seriously?
be explained by a portal to another dimension? Could the home be haunted by a ghost or other entity? Watch the footage again and come to your own conclusions.
Yeah, cause see, okay, so like I was saying, pause. If this is like a doorway right here from what it looks like. If it was coming out of there, you would have seen it submerge. You would have seen it emerge from here, but instead we don't see it till it gets right here. So it just poof. Unless it was behind this. Let's see. No, okay, so it does come from here, but it only appears when it's right here. It's a solid figure. It's not translucent at all, but yeah, that's so weird. More time, sorry. What the hell is that? Oh, that's before the replay.
Again and come to your own conclusions.
Yeah, you see, it's not here at all. It just it's appearing right here and then goes. That's weird. Sorry, I got the hiccups. All right, folks, that'll do it for this episode of Nuggets Nightmares. I appreciate you guys stopping by as always. If you guys have anything you want me to react to or something you want to check out, let me know. Leave it in the comments below. Appreciate all the new subscribers, all the views. I'm gonna start concentrating on here more than live streaming. So, also, if you can see, right there, says, "I'm sorry, did I offend you? Buckle up, it's going to get worse." This is one of many shirts I designed. It's on my site. There's two of them below. There is Fourth Wall, which is the new Stay Positive, basically rise above and spread positivity line, and there's the ones that got all the jokes and stuff on them on Teespring. Okay, so appreciate you guys. Let's do this again. Probably doing it here shortly. As always, I will scare you on the next one. Take care.